Welcome. Welcome to Qigong at the DeForest Area Library. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do a winter routine today, specifically holding a lot of flows to nourish the kidneys. The winter is the time for rest in most of nature and in us because we're part of nature. So we're going to be doing more winter type flows, which just usually means water flows because winter is the season associated with the kidneys, and the kidneys are responsible for the movement of all the fluids in the body. So water. All right, let's start our routine to nourish our kidneys. Let's practice. Just relax by taking your ready posture, feet about shoulder width apart, knees soft, tailbone a little bit tucked, shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed, crown of the head lifted as if suspended from above, like a string of pearls. So feel that letting go of tension that starts immediately when you balance your body. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the sky above your head, and nature all around you. Take a nice deep breath and bring the hands over the lower dantian, just below the belly button. Cross your hands palm on palm. You can hook the thumbs if you want to. You don't have to do that. Soften the belly and bring your breath down under your hands. Consciously allow the breath to drop deep in the body. Allow the weight of the body to sink downward into the earth. And just follow the breath in and out of the body. Feeling the belly expand a little under the hands on the inhale and sink back against the pelvis on the exhale. Stay with your breath for a minute, allowing that slowing breath to signal to the nervous system that you're going to calm the body, relax the body, let go of tension. And then release the hands. And let's begin by drawing down the heaven, reaching out to the side, up above, grabbing some of that heavenly chi and pulling it down into the body, all the way down to the earth. Inhaling as we reach out and up, gathering that energy from all around us, from the front and the sides and the back. From below and above, we are surrounded by the energy of the universe. Guide that energy into the crown of your head. Feel it flowing around the spine. And let go of any stress. Let it wash right down into the earth. One more time, reach up. Nice deep inhale and flow that energy right down through the body. Feel even your spine begin to glow with that energy. Every bone in the skeleton, warm and alight. Let the hands rest on the earth there for a minute, and then relax them. And let's begin by expanding the chest. So letting the arms float up in the center, open to the side, then float back in and down. Inhaling as the hands float up and apart. Exhaling as the hands float back towards each other, turn and float down. Feel as if your wrists are being pulled from above, that your hands are soft and open. And on the inhale, feel the shoulder blades in the back move together and then apart. As your body starts to warm up, you're going to start to lift a little on the inhale and sink down a little bit on the exhale. Energy rises, energy expands, energy compresses and flows downward. See if you can match your breath to this expansion. A nice long inhale. And a nice long exhale. One more time. Adjust your posture a little, and let's do a little swimming dragon to start to open up the neck and shoulders. Hands come at the chest. The weight and the hands shift to the right, and the gaze goes to the left. Back to center, shifting left, gaze go right. The hands push out to the right, the gaze goes way out to the left. The weight shifts where the hands go. Notice how that leg stretches out a little bit, where the gaze goes. Feel your feet and ankles starting to warm up too. Now just let that motion go from side to side in a nice relaxed movement. Turning the head, not forcing the turn, just turning it to a comfortable position and letting the gaze travel out across the room, across the house, across the neighbors, across the fields, across the mountains. And come back to center and do a little free flowing dragon swimming. You go from waking up the dragon to enjoying that serpentine motion in the spine. Just do what you can do. Give it your best effort. Back away from any pain. Use your imagination. Come on back to center. Relax the hands. Adjust your posture and let's do some arm circles. So hands come in, up, out, and down. Just a nice circle with the hands. We're just warming up the shoulders a little more. Oiling that joint, oiling the shoulder joint. Come on back to center and we're going to reverse direction, reaching out, up, over, and down. Just a nice circle. Just rotating that shoulder joint in the opposite direction. And slow it down. And let's do some circles to the side. So lifting that arm up, back, we'll turn the body and let it flow out in front of the body. Go to the other side. Lift up. Relax the hands. You'll recognize this as Kuan Yin draws the rainbow. It's a wonderful movement to warm that shoulder joint. Notice how the body begins to rise a little with the arm, sink a little, rise again, sink again. Let's go around one more time. Let the hands come to rest. And let's just begin to move a little side to side. Just a sliding of the hips across with the weight from side to side. And let the body drape a little. So we slide across and we drape. We slide across and drape. So we're just draping to the side, letting the arm hang down, letting even the neck lay down to the side a little bit. And just getting a little bit of that slithering snake motion. And come on back to center. And hands at the hips that see the tiger's mouth. Rest on the hips and make some hip circles. You can start out really small and then let them get a little bit bigger. When they get a little bigger, your shoulders get involved a little bit. We're circling around to the right. And then we're going to come back to center. Circle to the left. Feel the hip loosening up. Letting go of tension. Come back to center. And then just reach around to the back and give that lower back a little massage. We think of it as also massaging the adrenals because the kidneys, the adrenals sit on top of the kidneys. The kidneys release the cortisol. We want to calm those adrenals down. And then with the hands over the kidney here, we want to breathe into the kidneys. So inhale, bending forward a little, and feel the kidneys expand on the inhale. On the exhale, arch in a little bit, supporting the lower back. So inhale, feel the kidneys expand. Exhale, press in. Inhale, feeling the lower back. The lungs go all the way through the rib cage, so you can actually feel your lower back expand, the rib cage expand on the inhale. And visualize that you're sending vital energy into the kidneys with each breath. And flushing away toxins on the exhale. One more inhale. And back to center on the exhale. Relax the hands. Come on down to the center again. Relax your posture. Refresh it a little bit. And we're going to open toe, ankle, knees, and hip all together. So one foot in front of you a little bit here. Okay, so we're kind of in the bow stance. And press those toes into the ground, the ball of the foot into the ground. Let the heel be up off the ground a little bit if you can. Circle the knee. Circle the knee around. Circling it from the inside to the outside. And feel the hip moving along with the ankle, the knee, and the hip all together. This is really great for your hip. Slow down, come back to center. And we're going to go to the other side and warm up that ankle. So you're about 45 degrees, your 2 feet here. You're balanced. Lift that heel up a little if you can. Even if you're in shoes, you can do this. Even if you're in a chair, you can do this. Press the toes and the ball of the foot into the ground. And again, that nice circle with the knee. The knee is circling from the inside around to the back. And feel as it moves that the hip is also moving. Nice little circle. Come on back to center. Bring your weight back in. Let's do a little knocking on the door of life, a little spinal twisting. We'll begin just by turning from the waist, letting the arms float out side to side. You can keep your gaze forward or allow your neck to turn as well, or a combination, whatever feels good. Let the hands start to tap at the body, front and back. That back hand is, when you get up here around the waist a little bit with your hands, around the belt channel, that back hand, the back of that back hand is tapping on the kidney. You don't think about that when we normally do spinal twisting, but it is. And slow that down. Let the hands start to fall away a little bit. Back very slowly to center. Take a breath here. Maybe a cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Just letting that out in a sigh. One more time. And then we're going to do a movement called the bear turns. Bear is one of the animals of winter. And it makes sense because he hibernates. You can widen your stance a little bit. Find the one that you like, the wider position you like. If you want to stay in, you stay in. Just keep your knees soft, okay? If you want to widen them out, remember the toes point out, okay? Then the body can go up and down a little bit here. So you keep the knees bent. And we're going to bring the hands out and up, palms up at the side as if we're holding a platter. I'm going to start here at the center by inhaling. And then on the exhale, we're going to turn to the right. Turning just as far as is comfortable. Coming back to center and turning to the left. Returning to center. Notice we're not moving the knees. We're keeping the knees open. This posture, we're going to try and bring the breath in, okay? So inhale here at center and exhale on your twist. Inhale back to center, exhale on the twist. Feel that sensation in the palm of the hand as if you're holding a weight. Something is there. And feel that connection with earth, the stability of the form, the stability of your form, the strength of the bear, and the precision of the bear. Moving that weight with grace. Feel the energy through the feet and the crown of the head and in the palms of the hands. One more turn to each side. Come back to center. Release the hands up towards the center and let them float down in front of the body. And come back to the ready posture. You shake your leg out a little bit. Move your shoulders. We're going to go back into that wide leg position. If you want to go down really deep, you go ahead. In fact, this movement can go as deep as you want. Just remember to keep those knees out. We don't want them caving in on us. Okay. We're going to come up into that same posture. So the arms, the elbows, the hands, it's kind of like the letter W with the upper body. We're going to do bear presses down with both hands. So we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to turn our hands and press down. And the body goes down a little bit, coming back up into center, turning to the left and pressing down. Inhaling up into center, and exhale, pressing down. Feel as if there's a beach ball rising up against your hand when you're pressing down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Feel that your feet grounded, solid, balanced. Again, that strength of the bear, that discernment of the bear, and the bear's wisdom in knowing when to apply its strength. Moving the big body with grace and power. One more time to each side. Come back to center. Release the hands again to the center. And bring your legs in. Bear pushes down, builds supple back and legs. Come back to center, and let's draw down some of that power of heaven again. So overhead, up above into the sky, and draw down heavenly chi. Reaching out, gathering earth, nature, and heavenly energy, and encouraging that flow right through the center of the body. Through the crown of the head, all the way down to the earth. The hands come down to the center, and turn the left hand under the right hand and bring the right hand to the side, and we're going to embrace the ball. So we turn that ball as we bring it to center and over to the other side. The hands have reversed position. Left hand now is on top. Turn the ball through center over to the right side. Now just let yourself go into the flow a little bit here. Weight moving to the left and to the right. Think about water in the stream. Moving effortlessly, smoothly, around and over and under obstacles. Let your breath be relaxed and easy. And see if you can feel the sensation of energy between the palms. Perhaps you can imagine the edges of the ball that you're pressing against. Drift across to each side again. Come back to center. And just breathe into the dantian for a minute. Feeling the hands expand on the inhale and draw together on the exhale. See if you can feel a little bit of that energy in the palm of the hand. And then we're going to go into pushing waves. So palms up with the hands, hold that energy while you change your stance. So we're going to the bow stance to the right. Hips are facing to the right. Left leg is back, and we're balanced between left and right. Turn the palms to push forward, and push forward as you lean out, and draw back as your weight moves back. Inhaling as you draw back, exhaling as you push that wave forward. Inhaling, exhaling. See if you can feel the sensation of the water in front of your hands as you push that wave towards the shore and draw it back towards the ocean. Feel the energy pushing out the front of your body. Draw it back in. Pause. Come back to center, holding that energy in the hands. And turn to the left side, stepping out in the bow stance. Hands forward, pushing out, drawing back in. Inhale as the body draws in. Exhale as it pushes out. Feel that rhythm of the wave moving in towards shore and then rolling back out. Feel the movement within your own body as you shift your weight. Back leg and the forward leg. Chin stays down, shoulders stay relaxed. One more time, roll the wave in towards the chest. Come back to center. And again, breathe into the dantian. Inhaling, expanding the dantian. Exhaling, filling, emptying. Feel that magnetic pull between the hands. And then we're going to take the right hand and bring it around to the back of the body. So we want it palm outward, kind of over the kidney on that side of the back. The other hand is going to reach down, scooping up water, scooping up energy, drawing it up overhead and emptying down the arm into the hand, into the kidney at the back. Reach down again. Inhale, scooping up that water. Exhale as it pours down the arm, down the back of the arm, across the back, into the hand, into the kidney behind you. Exhale, inhale. Pick up that water and feel it drain down the back, nurturing the kidneys, balancing the kidneys, balancing the adrenals. more time. And let the hand come back and exchange places. So now the left hand is across the kidney and the right hand is reaching down, scooping up that water, that energy, pouring it down the back of the arm, down the shoulder, into the hand behind the back, into the kidney. Inhale as you reach down and scoop up that water. Exhale as it flows down the arm and down the back. Feel that energy in the palm of the hand. This is called water wheel. Again, hinge or make your circle a size that works for you. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. And let the hands release. Come back to the center. Adjust your posture. Breathe into the dantian. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then let the hands lift up into embracing the tree, about shoulder level. Make it lower if you need it to be lower. Relax the shoulders. Sink the weight down the legs into the feet. Relax the elbows. Tuck the chin. Lift the crown. Sink into this position we can call embracing the tree or embracing oneness. And feel how the energy is holding your body, flowing upward from your feet, sustaining your body. Feel energy in the sky, up above, over your head. Feel it pouring down into the spine, into the body, all the way to earth. That exchange of heavenly chi. Inhale, and then lift the hands up over the head. And then slowly let them open out to the sides, about ear level, your palms about ear level, elbows bent. Direct that energy into the ears, into the side of the head. Feel it traveling into the spine, into the cerebral cortex, down into the sacrum, all the way to earth. Take a nice breath here. Release the hands. Let them float down the front of the body. And return to the lower dantian. Drop in your feet. And return to watching your breath. Entering and leaving that wave of the breath. Expanding the dantian, expanding the lower back. Feel the belly fall back against the spine on the exhale. And notice how your whole body is feeling. Notice the quiet balance of your nervous system, the relaxation of your breath, and of all the muscles and bones, tendons and ligaments in the body. Feel your connection with oneness. Take a deep breath. Release the hands. Release your feet. I hope you enjoyed this winter practice. Thank your body. And thank you to all our neighbors as well. See you next time.